An intelligence quotient is a total score derived from a set of standardized tests or subtests designed to assess human intelligence. The abbreviation IQ was coined by the psychologist William Stern for the German term Intelligenzquotient. While we are on the topic, hit the bell and subscribe. In today's episode, we will be discussing the intelligence coefficient, or shortly, IQ. The IQ is a concept with which human intelligence is measured. The average score is 100, with the majority of the population having a score of 100, therefore the term average. So how does one whose IQ is believed to be above average feel or act in today's society? The fact is, having an above average IQ of 130 automatically puts an individual in the top 2% of the population. If you're watching this video, there's a slight chance, a very small chance, but the chance nonetheless, that your intelligence coefficient is above average. If it is, I suggest you should not hold off subscribing to our channel. There's also a slight chance that you're below average, but let's not talk about those chances. Being in the top 2% of the population has its perks, but also its downsides. Geniuses often feel left out and also lonely due to the fact that they represent a small fraction of society. It's quite common for people whose intelligence is believed to be above average to possess remarkable skills which can be both extraordinary but also disabling at the same time. These same skills can drive a man towards success, but they can also steer one into a depressive state. Higher cognitive ability is most often associated with intense emotional responses, typically ADHD and depression. But there's also another phenomenon being researched in connection to an individual's higher cognitive ability, that is Psychoneuroimmunology, which is a field in which interactions between psychological processes and the human central nervous system. When the sympathetic nervous system becomes chronically activated, it finds itself in a continuous fight, flight, or freeze state, which triggers a series of changes in the brain and the body that can dysregulate or cripple the immune function. In essence, this means emotional stress can affect the human body in a way that it deprives the human body of its ability to fight off problems such as allergies, asthma, and autoimmune diseases. Benbow conducted a study of over 400 highly mathematically and verbally talented students who were tested by the Scholastic Aptitude Test, better known as SATs, to be in the top 0.01% in reasoning ability. Among the students, she found that about half reported allergies, asthma, and other immune disorders compared to the expected prevalence of each disorder. She also found that parents and siblings of the students were more likely to suffer from these conditions than average ability individuals. Further, increased evidence of allergies, autoimmune disease, sensory sensitivity, and high IQ has been found in a subset of individuals with ADHD and among those with autism spectrum disorder, better known as ASD. The feeling of frustration is also a downside to possess a high IQ. One becomes frustrated because the concepts that are seemingly simple to a smart person goes over the heads of the majority despite several attempts at explaining. Then they end up blaming themselves and feeling inadequate because the majority of us lack the intelligence they live on. Many also suffer an imposter syndrome due to a lack of external validation. No matter how smart they are, their intellect comes under contention. The worst of it comes from identifying a concept they cannot explain. It goes without saying that each individual desires an IQ of over 150, but not everyone is aware of the downsides it often brings with. For instance, unless instructions are concrete and logic-based, it may not register with a genius. So do you find yourself often sick, or is a runny nose something that occurs to you on a regular basis? It could be an indicator of a high IQ and remarkable cognitive ability, but that's a big if though. Chances are you just slept with your socks on or with the AC on full blast. Hey there, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos to support our channel, hit subscribe. And if you have suggestions for our next video, tell us in the comment section below.